Hey everyone, this is Jordan from PictureMonk.com and welcome to another PictureMonk method video where I just take some cool photo that I found and I shot over the past couple days and go ahead and edit it for you so you can see how I would edit normal photos that I've taken. So in this photo, it's going to be kind of a weird one. If you are a member of the PictureMonk Nation Facebook page, it's a Facebook group that anybody can join. You just got to request to be a member. I posted a photo of the Milky Way that I shot while I was at the beach. This is not the photo that I posted on the forum, but this is sort of a different one, and I thought it would be kind of cool to edit this one instead of the other one that I posted, just so you can see a little bit different of a shot. So if you want to join the Facebook group, all you got to do is go to PictureMonk.com/nation, NATION, and request to be a member, and I'll approve you, and you can start posting photos and just chat with everybody on the group. So in this photo, here it is. It's a little bit of a beach shot. You got the ocean here. You got a slight hint of a Milky Way right there, and the lights in the background and the houses and stuff like that. Not the best shot. I'm not super proud of it, but it's still kind of be a cool photo to edit. So let's go and get started, and I'll show you how I would edit this one here. So the first thing I'm going to do is kind of correct the color of the photo. I want it to look a little more cool because it was a night shot. So probably around there, give it a hint of magenta just to give some color to it. And now the things I want to do to kind of bring out some of the stars is take the blacks down a little bit. And that is going to kind of darken the sky there, you can see. And take the whites up, and that'll bring some of the stars out. So kind of around there. And before I do anything else after doing those two, I always hop down to the effects and do the dehaze on a night photo like this, because it just seems to bring out every good detail that you want in the photo. So kind of around there. I do know that I have a little bit of a harsh vignette here. So I can try to correct it that way, but I'm not liking the way that one looks. So I can see what the camera profiles will do. If it'll mess with it a little bit. Yeah, it does okay. It gave me a little bit more information over here to play with. So we're going to keep that. Let's do the contrast. Build up a little more contrast there so you can see clarity. That'll also help with the Milky Way there. And now one thing I want to correct that a lot of people kind of touch on is the light pollution that you can see over here. One easy way to correct that is to just take the color down. And so this is more of a yellow or orangish. So I'm going to go to the HSL panel, go to the color there, and take the yellow down. You can kind of see that goes away there. If you bump that up, there it is. So I'm going to do the orange and see how it plays with that. So it kind of takes it down. It kind of makes it more white, but I still want a little bit of color in there. So that's pretty good for me. Let's go to the detail, open up the sharpening a little bit, and do a little bit of noise reduction. Normally this photo I would run through the Nik software Define, but I kind of like to just keep it all in Lightroom for this case at least. Let's see. If I want to bring out the Milky Way, I'll show you how I do that in just a second, but I want to make sure all the other items of the photo are good. I might do a graduated filter here. Maybe try to brighten up this area. I don't want to go too crazy with it though. Move that over. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with this because I don't want to. I actually kind of do want it to be a little dark, but I was just hoping I can bring up a little bit of it, but we'll keep it that way. Maybe cool that down too. Yeah, right around there. Okay. So take that off. All right, so now it's time to bring out a little bit of the Milky Way. And this is where it comes a little bit of an artistic venture. So the way I do it only in Lightroom, if I was going to do it in Photoshop, it would be a different technique. But only in Lightroom, what I'm going to do is get my adjustment brush, and I'm going to get a fairly small adjustment brush, and I'm going to go ahead and increase the brightness a little bit and make the warmth a little brighter. And actually for this, just to show you guys, I'm going to increase the brightness a lot. And so make sure my flow is about 75% of the way. My density is about 75%, so they should equal each other. And I'm going to take my auto mask off. And so now all I'm going to do is see where the light parts are, the lighter parts are of the Milky Way here. So you got this kind of a jagged line here, little bit of parts up here. I'm just going to paint over that with my brush. And it's going to look kind of junky right now because I have the exposure a little bit lighter so you can see. But I'm just kind of painting in little small strips over that. Let's increase it a little bit. And just do that a little bit. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Let me back it down a little bit so it kind of blends in there a little more. Maybe increase decrease the warmth and give it a little bit more magenta. So let's see how it's kind of blending in there a little bit. It's starting to look a little bit more realistic. And like I said, in Photoshop, it would be a totally different technique. So yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a little bit there. Let me bump this up just a tad bit more. All right. So it didn't bring out a whole lot, but I don't want it to look super fake, so I'm good with that. So now I'm going to do a new brush, and I'm kind of going to do the opposite. I'm going to go down, bring the exposure down a little bit, and kind of paint where the darker spots would be in that. So probably right around there. There's not too many darker spots, but sort of right there. And do the same thing, play with the temperature. You can even do the color over here just to kind of get a color overlay, but I seem to find the temperature works out pretty well. And you can see how I'm just playing with it a little bit, playing with the information, the color information here, just to see how much I can bring out, but not make it look too over the top. So however your Milky Way looks, that's kind of what you're going to go off of, because these parts are lighter, so I painted a little lighter to bring it out. This little strip here, kind of going down here, is a little darker. So that's kind of what I'm playing with. So I didn't bring out too much, but that's kind of what I want. I don't want it to be too crazy. Let's see. So let's go ahead and knock that off there. And let's go check a before and after just to see what we got. All right, so you can see from the before and after, you could barely see it here. We got a little bit more detail out because we painted over it. And we got some more colors. We got a little more deeper sky. So let's go back and let's see what else we can do while we're in here. I'm going to increase the contrast just a little bit more. Highlights. What will that give us to play with? It's just going to increase the background light pollution. Not going to worry about that then. And vibrance is just going to pump up the colors. Don't know necessarily if we want to do all of that. So I think I'm happy with that. Like I said, it's not the greatest photo I've ever taken of the Milky Way, but I just thought it'd be kind of cool to be a better tutorial to show you guys how I would edit this. Last thing I'm going to do, just because it's bugging me, is correct the angle here. So right there, hit enter. All right, we are straight there. Got a little bit of the Milky Way, got a bunch of the stars there. And that's about it, guys. So again, let's look at the before and after. You can see how that looks. Looking at the before and after, I really am happy with the image, but I got a lot more Milky Way shots better than this. But I hope you guys, kind of going along with me on that walkthrough there. Make sure you go by PictureMonk.com/nation to join the Facebook page or the Facebook group, and you can come along and chat with us there. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this PictureMonk method video. I'll see you in the next one, guys.